Let's go for this. I can use the challenge. Just want to have to use the challenge while I gain the XP. Forward. Briefly, and then go through another set of rooms just to get out of here. The paddock. Alright. Combination 50. That's what they're asking for. At least a total of 50. Extras right here. Since I don't even use these, because the black fungi thing, I'll just try to use as much as I can here. And of course, that just use one single 6. I'll have to use whatever 6s I have. Oops. I learned that today. Okay. There we go.
Are you Namine?
Yes.
I see. That was you.
Huh?
Forget it. Nothing.
Please, come this way.
What? Sora! What have you done to Sora?
Nothing. He's just asleep. To get his memory back.
What's she taking me to
So-
do something this way?
Sora chose to forget about this castle and get his old memories back?
You have a choice to make too.
Why me too? No one's messed with my memories.
It's not your memories. It's your darkness. In your heart there is darkness. And in that darkness is Ansem. He may be at bay for now, but eventually he'll wake, and he will take over you just like he did before. But I have powers you can use. With my powers, I can put a tight lock on your heart. That way, Ansem could never come out from inside you.
What happens to me if I let you do that? Will I forget? Everything? Like Sora? I'll have to.
The darkness in you will be sealed tight just like your memory. You'll stop remembering the darkness. You'll go back to how you were. Riku, please choose.
He doesn't even look worried. Will I sleep like that too?
Yes.
Figures. Sora always did as he pleased. Whatever we'd be doing together, he'd find a way to slack off. Even trying to leave the islands. I did all the work on the raft by myself. That's it. When this slacker wakes up, I'll tell him off. I told him to take care of Kairi, and here he is just taking a nap. But I can't chew him out like he deserves, if I've been asleep. I don't need my heart locked. I'm ready. I'm gonna fight Ansem.
But what if his darkness overtakes you?
If that happens, then the darkness will show me the way.
Yes. That's true.
Why do I get the feeling that you knew I would say that?
I didn't know. I hoped. I wanted you to face the darkness. Because you're the one who can.
So that's the reason. That's why you came to my rescue inside that light. In the form of Kairi.
When'd you know?
I knew when I met you. You and Kairi smell the same. Look after Sora.
Oh wow. I guess you could say this did come after Kingdom Hearts 2. I think 2007 in Japan, I think late 2007, and sometime in 2008 in America. Like, I mean, there's kind of no point in hiding the spoilers right there. Like, I guess you're just trying to connect the dots, basically. I mean, with dialogue like that. Of course. So now we're setting up for the final battle as well. The final battle to just overcome the darkness. Or at least the lingering ants and darkness. So it's a perfect way to just end the Riku storyline, with the Riku campaign, just having confront the main thing that's maybe holding him back completely. Let's see. Got about 4 rooms to go through next. I just want to turn it into a save room, just for the moment, so I could at least catch my breath a little bit. Just leaves me with a few more after this. here. No comment on the fact that I'm almost done with the game. Certainly seems like it. I just gotta confront Ansem one more time and then I'm basically just done with this. Okay. Down here. I was already close to that spot either way. And let's see what I'm doing here. So I gotta do my thorough inspections. I mean, I don't wanna. Well, basically, just don't wanna let experience points go to waste. That should be used whenever I see a door that has a higher equivalency or higher number. That can definitely help out. So 4 higher. Go with one of these, I guess. I already gave myself that head start with that strong initiative. Okay, wait a second here. 2 rooms. Seems like it's all of them. Higher. Just go through all my cards at this point. room right here. Let's do this. Save one more time and just get out. Alright. Of course, I guess I'm almost finished. And this took me about 13 hours from the looks of it. A little over 13 hours. Combine that with the initial 27 hours and what, you get like maybe 40 hours? A bit over 40 hours worth of gameplay right there. Well, if you're grinding to level up, then yeah, that's basically how long that'll take you. These different playthroughs. This one I can see.
Gosh, I guess you decided not to go to sleep.
How'd you know that?
I heard it from Diz.
Do you know him?
Well, I'm not sure. Got a feeling that I've met him somewhere.
Hey, who are you?
I could be nobody, or anybody. It is up to you whether you choose to believe in me or not.
Boy, you really like pushing decisions on other people.
And you have pushed away slumber, making the choice to face Ansem.
Do you think I'm reckless?
You have chosen your own path.
Are you supporting me? Or are you abandoning me?
That will be your choice as well.
What's this?
The organization will pursue you. Like a pack of hunting dogs, they will sneak up on you if they sense your presence. However, this cloak that is worn by nobodies will render their eyes and their noses useless. The ears, not so. They wear this to give themselves protection from being devoured by darkness. Is it clear? Even the organization cannot rule the darkness.
Doesn't matter. I won't run from the darkness.
The card will draw out your heart's darkness. Finish your business with Ansem.
Come on. Let's go.
guess I might have not have paid attention to that detail about the cloaks. Being used to protect the Organization 13 members from darkness, and also having the ability to conceal one's presence. I guess it's sort of like an invisibility cloak. Gosh, it's sure feels like I've met this somewhere before. I don't know who this is at this point. At this point, it's one less. I gotta wonder how Biz can keep a straight face every time he has to say say handsome, or less. You gotta confront handsome and stuff like that. That's probably not what I mean to say, but oops, another cutscene.
He said this card will draw Ansem out.
Don't worry. We can defeat him together.
Sorry. I've got to face him alone.
But why?
There's no point in doing this if I can't do it on my own. But I do need a favor. If Ansem is the victor, he is going to enslave me. If that happens, use your powers to destroy...
Of course! I'll be right there to save you.
Huh? No, that's not it. I want you to destroy...
No way! No matter what happens, I'm gonna be right there to help you. I promise you that. Unless you don't believe I'll come through for you.
I choose to believe in you. Always, Your Majesty.
And I in you. You're not gonna lose. I know it.
Thanks.
There we go. Just like that. I'm on to the final room. The final room, I guess it's just the final map. Right. I was about to say, like, how, Biz can keep a straight face when he tells, Riku to just go face off with Ansem. I guess at this point, it's old news. It's already old news at this point. That Diz is Ansem, the real Ansem. You'd never let the darkness get the best of you. I'm sure of that. Of course not. Of course, it's the last world. It's the last room. Cutscenes, yes. Why did I ask?
Ansem! Where are you? Show yourself!
Why in such a hurry? I'll be here at the very heart of darkness, watching you plunge into the same darkness inside of you.
Of course. And we're on the Castle Oblivion. Of course, it's, oh, it's not even that big. I was expecting a big map to just traverse through, but I guess it's just a couple rooms and then straight to the boss. Okay, so they don't really want to waste your time right here. They just want you to get straight to the boss. I guess the developers probably felt that maybe those other maps before were a little too big, but maybe making the final map right here. Well, I guess it's just so they don't waste your time. I mean, I guess I could grind for this one and then maybe turn this one into a save room. That's probably what I might want to do. And I mean, back to what I was saying before. I guess clearly, I guess this is just trying to keep the Charade up first? Charade, just more or less the skies up first. Because, I mean, it's more or less Ansem. The real Ansem is trying to just keep the disguise going because I forgot what the whole point of that was. Maybe it was just to see who the real culprits were or something like that. Figure out the identity of the person who plunged Radiant Garden into darkness. I mean, I guess you do get that reveal in the second Kingdom Hearts though. Jeez, I mean, I need to, again, bulk up on my Kingdom Hearts and information a little bit right there. Or at least look up Diz's Wikipedia. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's just clear this room out. Here we go. This wasn't that big of a room either. Okay, come on. Let's just turn this next room into a save room. So I can, at least have a save point for the boss room. Let's see, is that? Actually, no. Oh, God. Oh, I turned this into the save room. Oh, wow. So dumb of me. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I guess I could just come back here and save as soon as I empty out the next room. That's totally fine. Okay, I could just save quickly first. Okay, I'm just eager to just basically just eager to turn the room before the boss room into a save room. And I guess I just want to be prepared. Of course. Was right there. Just one more save. Straight towards the boss. Guess this is it. I mean, as much as I expected the map to be much bigger, so at least about as big as the maps that came before this one. I guess maybe it's one of the developers didn't want to keep adding too much padding to the game, or whatever, just to increase the length it takes just to finish a second campaign with a second character, or it's almost a different campaign with a different character. Alright then, let's go. 13 or higher. Not even asking for like a very high number in the 50s. It's almost just asking for basically just 13. Lucky number 13. Extra 4 somewhere else. I go for this one. To confront the Kingdom Hearts final boss. Which means the final boss of the original Kingdom Hearts.
I smell you, Ansem. Show yourself!
I forgot to put on this deodorant.
I have watched you fight. I know your strength. Your skill with darkness has grown. It has become more mature. And yet why? Why do you accept the darkness, but still refuse me? You know you and I are similar. We both follow where the darkness leads. Indeed, we are the same. So why? Does some part of your heart still have a fear of the dark?
That's not it. The truth is, I just can't stand your foul stench.
You are a fool. You should know my powers well by now.
Yeah, I know. Or did you forget? I used all the power you had to give, and Sora still beat me. I'm not at all impressed with your powers.
Very well. In that case, you shall sink into the abyss!
Let the final battle begin. That is the final battle for Riku.
Come, Guardian!
Darkness!
Come, open your heart. Take this!
seen before? I don't know. Oh, also character development. Keep forgetting about that. There we go.
Insolent brat!
Handsome! This is the end.
This is hardly the end.
Still more games to this saga.
Your darkness, I gave it all to you. My dark shadow lingers. Someday, I will return!
Sora. Kyrie.
Gosh, Riku, I know you wanted to do this alone, but you don't mind getting a little help, do ya? So, Riku, what happens next? Are you going home?
I can't go home. Not yet. It's still here. It's really faint, but I can sense him. So, I think his darkness may still have a hold on me.
Your darkness belongs to you, just the same way your light does. Up till now, I thought darkness was something that should never exist. Then, I spent time with you and changed my mind. The road you chose, I didn't know. Light and dark, back to back. With you, I think they might meet in a way nobody's seen before. Wonder where that road leads. I'd like to see myself. I'd like to walk the road with ya.
Your Majesty, I'm really flattered. I don't know what to say.
Gosh, Riku, you know you don't have to call me that now. We're pals.
Fair enough, Mickey. What are you making me choose now?
Between the road to light and the road to darkness.
Neither suits me. I'm taking the middle road.
Do you mean the Twilight Road to Nightfall?
No. It's the road to dawn.
And looking at that, I guess I can see that we get to see a little bit of the journey that Riku and Mickey go through that ravine in the Hollow Bastion area, at least briefly. Of course, Rox is walking by the Twilight Town kids and Axel. I guess this happens immediately after 358 days. And I had to watch that. I mean, they're still together for the moment until he forgets Axel. Ew, Salt. Nope. Diz, Naminé, and Riku. Beyond the path without you is a forgotten promise to keep. We may have walked side by side, but now we go on back to back. And though our paths may not cross, all paths are connected somewhere. When I arrive at where you are, we may not appear to be as we were. But we'll make another promise to keep. Alright then, well, let's go over the record right here. Oh, game level was standard mode, which is normal. The report covered 99%. Oof, I guess I missed something. Card collector rank. One who rings over cards. I guess that's a master of the cards type rank, whatever it's called, or whatever that means. Enemies defeated 4,183. Rapid breaks 797. Card duels won 36%. I mean, I'm not that quick when I'm picking the high value cards. The cards needed to win those duels. Dark mode activated 360 times, and clear time is 14 hours and 30 minutes. Oh wow. And to sum up my thoughts, I mean, again, this game came out on the GBA first, and again, it was the same basic battle system as well. It's the same battle system as well with the cards. At least from what I remembered. I mean, again, I guess you could say this was the game you had to play before Kingdom Hearts 2, because you had to know the events that happened in between 1 and 2. And if I remember correctly, Chain of Memories was referred to as 1.5 as well. I guess before the Chain of Memories subtitle. Oh, what else? And I guess you could say this was like the beginning of Square just putting out the side stories, or even at least the other games onto different systems besides just consoles. I mean, if I can remember correctly, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was the last console Kingdom Hearts game before they decided to port and I guess remake this some of the Kingdom Hearts games onto the PlayStation 4. Or at least most of them. Not 358 Days and what was it called? Coded or Recoded. I think those were two games that never got an HD treatment or a port, which again, it would have been cool, but I guess I don't know what they had in mind. I don't know what they had in mind as well as I don't know if they considered that, or maybe they didn't. I mean, maybe they felt like most people wouldn't have wanted to replay 358 Days, but it's, again, not like I mean, again, it's not like I know how Square wants to plan these things, because again, it's one thing to want to own all the games. It's another to want to figure out how to just have a potential buyer just be able to own them. Like, do you want to have like maybe 3 games? Let's see. Let's say Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories. I guess that's 4 games, and two games that were just basically just turned into movies in a sense. Just a collection of cutscenes put together to make a movie. I guess that was the plan right there. And I guess besides that, I guess it's still not a terrible game. And there I go again with repeating myself with that stuff. It's still not a terrible game, I guess, for the most part. I mean, again, I mean, if you're not really into this type of battle system, I guess you'd be better off skipping it, or just recapping through like a synopsis on Wikipedia or whatever. Like, I guess if you're someone that cares about story, you'd have to play this game. I mean, again, just to know what happened in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, because, again, 2 picks up right after this, actually. Like, right after this happens, or at least after this game. Like, 1 year after the original, and after Chain of Memories. What else? Like, besides the card battle system, like, this also introduced the Organization 13 members as well. Well, maybe not all of them, just the rogue ones, and not the entire rogue gallery or whatever, or just the Organization 13 members. Because again, you only have Axel, who comes back for 2. And I guess for some reason, if I remembered, I thought he died in the original Chain of Memories, but I guess it just kind of looked that way. But I guess in the remake, I guess he just retreats because he was defeated by Sora. What else? I mean, besides just the introduction of the Organization 13, or Organization 13, you also have a playable Riku as well. I mean, that's basically the other good thing about this game, is just being able to let players play as Riku as well. Even though it's not by the traditional Kingdom Hearts gameplay. I mean, I can almost imagine what a Kingdom Hearts game would play like if you were able to play as Riku, at least originally. It's more or less like I kind of wish they had the intent to let you play as Riku in the original, just as much as Sora, or maybe a little bit, just to see certain events through his eyes, or whatever. Like, I guess you could see what a playable Riku would have been like. Well, a little bit. At least when you're playing this game, for the most part. Yeah, with nothing more to say, until next time.